about making the most of easy fundraising this Christmas. Thanks very much for joining us and giving up your time today. Hopefully we're going to make it worth your while. I'm Andy Guest. I'm going to be the host for this webinar. I'm the head of accounts here at Easy Fundraising, and I'm joined today by Jenny McEntee, who is one of our fundraising coaches.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for giving up your time at this time of the day. I'd love to welcome you all, whether you're a novice with Easy Fundraising or a seasoned Easy Fundraising user. We just hope that this webinar is really going to add to your Easy fundraising efforts.
Fantastic, thanks Jenny. First thing I want to do is just check that all the audio equipment's working and everybody can hear us. So if you could do me a favour please, if you can hear us, if you could just type your name into the chat box that you should be able to see on the left hand side of your screen. If you could just type in your names there please. Fantastic, we've got Rena, we've got Rowan, we've got Danielle, fantastic, that's good. That's at least 5 of you can hear me, that means it's working. Fantastic.
Oh, it's lovely. They're all coming in.
Guys. Okay, good news. We're on the air. So what we're going to do is run through the presentation and show you some pages from the site and things that you need to know. We will do a question and answer session at the end. So if you've got any questions, you can just type them as you think of them while we're going through, and then we'll address them all at the end, and hopefully we'll have time to go through everybody's questions. Presentation should take around 20-25 minutes, hopefully no more than that, and we should leave us a bit of time for questions and answers. So let's just have a quick look at the agenda for today. Widen this up. Okay, oh, there we are, that's me and Jenny, just for the benefit of those of you.
And we really do look like that, Andy.
Yeah, that was taken this morning, so yeah, unfortunately that bad. So the agenda for today, we're just going to give you a bit of the basics for anyone who's new to Easy Fundraising, because there will be a few people who've only just joined us, so we're just going to give you a quick bit of basics about who we are, how Easy Fundraising works, and then we're going to consider a bit of kind of best practice. What do we know makes a successful Easy Fundraising cause? And that'll kind of see off the basics. And then we're going to turn our attention to Christmas and look at why it's going to be an important time for causes who are raising through Easy Fundraising, and specifically how you can make the most of that as a good cause and make sure that you're getting the most amount of donations you possibly can. We'll look at some of the tools that we've got available for you to help you do that, to help you raise as much as possible. And we're going to give you just a few top tips, stuff that we've learned from our top raising good causes that we can share with you and hopefully get you going. And as I say, at the end, we'll do a question and answer. So I'm going to hand over to Jenny, who's going to take us through the presentation.
Okay, thanks Andy. Right, let me give you a brief introduction about who Easy Fundraising are. We're UK's biggest charity cashback site, and I'm so pleased to tell you that we've almost got 3,000 retailers on board that are happy to give your clubs or your charity, your good cause, a donation. Now, up to now, we've already got 65,000 good causes who use Easy Fundraising, and those 65 good causes have got 800,000 supporters on board. And then last September, only last month, we got to a huge milestone of raising £10 million. So that's what you guys have done together, your causes, put together with your supporters, £10 million, which is awesome. And also a little bit of information, we're actually official partners with PTA UK, with the England and Wales Cricket Board, Girl Guiding, and there's a few more to come as well. Right, so I think most of you will know how Easy Fundraising works, so we won't go into too much detail, but it's just very briefly. The way Easy Fundraising works is you join us, so you just sign up with your email address, you create your own password, you give us your first name, just those 3 bits of information, and then you're ready to go. So the next time you then shop online, you make sure you do it via Easy Fundraising, and we will make sure that you will get your donation from the retailer, for your club, for your PTA, for your animal sanctuary. It doesn't matter who you support. So what you obviously want to know at home is what makes your charity, your good cause, a good user of Easy Fundraising. So we put them together in some bullet points, and we'll actually touch base upon each one of them throughout the webinar as well. But I think what I say when I do an actual coaching call on the phone to people who are new to Easy Fundraising, I said you must keep banging that drum. Regularly promote Easy Fundraising to your supporters. Let them not forget about it. But also, it's so important to update your supporters on how your fundraising is going. So if you tell them that you would like them to help you do some fundraising through Easy Fundraising to get maybe those new goalposts or that new piece of playground equipment that you're desperate for, keep them informed, let them know how it's going. It's a great way to keep people engaged, to keep people reminding themselves to keep using Easy Fundraising. And we've got tools available on our website. Use them. They're great. We've got posters, we've got flyers, we've got social media messages that you can instantly post. There's so much out there. We'll actually have a look at it together in a little bit. And shop smart. It's not just books and clothes. Most people will say, oh, yeah, I do a bit of shopping with Amazon maybe or eBay. But it's also the things like taking out your car insurance. You know, Aviva, give a £30 donation. Your insurance for your pets with Pet Plan, for example. But things like Just Eat or getting your Domino's pizza on a Friday night, booking your travel accommodation.
Train ticket,
Andy, fantastic. That's another one. Flights, Eurocamp holidays, you name it. You can get so many donations. And the last one is to refer other causes. So if you're a swimming club and you're already using Easy Fundraising, you speak to a different club. We've given your charity, and I'll show you that in a minute as well, a link, a unique link. And if you ever want to know, if you can't find it, get in touch with us and we'll send it to you. Because if the other charity registers through your link, through your reference link, you will benefit from it financially. Your club will get an extra donation, another 20% of what the other club raises in their first year. So use all these 5 bullet points and guaranteed you will see lots of money coming into your fundraising pot. So let's have a chat about Christmas, because that's what it's all about, Andy, isn't it?
It is, that's what we're here.
Great. Let me tell you, first of all, why Christmas, why this time of year is so important to you as your charity and your good cause. Because now we know that from between now, it's the 22nd of October till the 25th of December, this is when people will spend a third of what they would spend online in this short period of time. And last year, 1.2 million was raised by good causes over the Christmas period. And we know for sure, because the UK market, people buying things more online, less going into the shop, that amount will just go up and up. So it's a perfect time to join Easy Fundraising and to start recruiting your supporters. Get your members, speak to the parents on the playground, speak to your family, your friends. Because the lovely thing about Easy Fundraising is you're not asking them for any donations themselves. They're all coming from the retailer. And for those people who say, yeah, that's right, there's no such thing as a free lunch, I'm so pleased to tell you that lunch is on the retailer. The retailer is the one that gives you all the donations, simply for saying thank you for shopping with them. And it's money that they've been putting aside. It's part of social corporate responsibility. So it's money that they want to put back into the community, money they want to give to good causes, local community groups. So tap into it, and the more supporters you've got on board, the more money you'll be raising. So how can we make more of Easy Fundraising? We've got the 3 R's here in the office. We're talking about raising, recruiting, and reminding. Now, when we say raise, Andy, we mean raising donations. Recruiting speaks for itself. Get your supporters on board. But then that's so important, that last step, that reminding bit, because after about 2-3 months, things can sometimes go a bit quiet with a charity or a good cause. But that's a great time. Keep banging that drum. Remind people that you're still welcoming those donations. Let's say you've got to your target of getting that piece of playground equipment. I'm sure there's something you need to raise money for again, a new whiteboard. Maybe you need new swimming lanes in your swimming pool for your swimming club. Maybe you want, I was just speaking this morning to a charity who do dog racing, skills, and they needed new equipment for the dogs to jump over. And I couldn't believe it. It was about £1,000 it was going to cost them. So they're going to use Easy Fundraising. Oh, just brilliant.
Fantastic. Dog hurdles, that's a new one on me.
Exactly. So to help you and to help your supporters to remember to get these donations, we've developed 2 tools. Now, some of you might already use them. Some people might be used already or still new to them. But we've got the donation reminder and we've got the Easy Fundraising app. So let's have a quick look at the donation reminder. If you haven't got it installed yet, then I so recommend you to do it. I'll show you in a little bit when we actually go to our website where you can find it. But what the donation reminder does is once you've installed it on your computer or on your laptop, and you can install it on as many devices as you like, because you might have a work laptop, you might have a PC at home, maybe your kids have got one that you sometimes steal once in a while. You know, my daughter's laptop is always floating about, so that's the one I steal. So I've got that installed. But once you've got it installed and you visit the website of a retailer that would normally give you a donation, that's part of the donation program from Easy Fundraising, you get a little message popping up on your screen to say, there's a donation available. Do you want to receive it? Well, you'd be a fool not to take it, I think myself. So you click on yes, please, activate the donation, and you will then already get the donation. So you don't even have to go to a website anymore. You already get the donation. So that's specifically for laptops and computers. Now, for the people who tend to shop on a smartphone or on a tablet, whether it's a Kindle or a Huddle or an iPad, we've got the Easy Fundraising app. It's awesome. And I'm so pleased that we've got the Android version available as well. We already had the Apple version for a while, but the Android's now out as well. And it's proven to be fantastic. People who shop through the app actually tend to shop up to 50% more than people who don't do that. So it kind of shows you that more and more people tend to shop via a tablet or a Kindle or an iPad. So if you're the one that's registered your club or your PTA, or those who are just listening to you, who are listening in just now, even though you might not use the tablet yourself, definitely make sure that you let your supporters know, your club members know, that they can use the app, because it's so easy to use. And again, in a little second, I'll show you where it is. Actually, why don't we do that just right now? So I'll just bear with me for a second. Now we'll just swap over to the screen, and we're actually looking here at Nick's page with Easy Fundraising. Now, Nick, he is a supporter of Parbrook Cup Pack, so it's a scouting club. He's the scout leader there, and as you can see, he's very successful with his supporters in raising donations. I'll just whiz around the page for a little bit. Here you can see he's got 51 supporters on board. They've already raised over £2,000, and Nick himself has managed to raise £37 this month. So just lovely. He started his Christmas shopping early. He must have done, definitely. But I also know, because I spoke to Nick a few weeks ago, and he's given us quite a good few top tips as well on how to use it. He's used a referral link as well. So when he speaks to other scout groups, he gives them that link, which you can actually find in the Earn Extra Donation section. And if you click on Extra Ways to Raise More, you can scroll down a little bit, and I'll do that slowly onto the page, and there it says Invite a Friend. So you can do that yourself at home, and once you go through that page, you'll see a link, and just share that link with other clubs or other PTAs or church choirs. It doesn't matter. You can share it with as many good causes or charities, because we don't want anybody to miss out on free donations. But the reason we came to this site is to show you the donation reminder and the mobile app. So I've gone back over Earn Extra Donation, and if you click on Donation Reminder, we will open up a new page, and this is where you can download it. So after our webinar, go to Earn Extra Donations, click on Donation Reminder, and then install it. It'll only take you about 30 seconds, and then you can instantly use it. And we've actually given you a little example. So if you then afterwards go to John Lewis's website, that's that message that I was telling you about that will pop up. Click on the green button, and John Lewis will give you a donation when you buy something with him. So there. And that's why you don't need to come back to the Easy Fundraising website to get that donation. Exactly. It's there with the donation reminder. Fantastic. And for the mobile app users, again, up to Earn Extra Donations, or simply go to the App Store or the Google Play Store. But here you can find it as well. Just click on it and choose which one you want to install. As I already said, 50% of the people actually already raise more. One thing I like about the app, Jenny, is that you can actually register as a supporter just on the app. So all people need to do is tell their potential supporters, just say, look, go to the App Store, download the app, and you can register there and then. So if there's someone who just uses mobile device, they just use an iPad or they use their smartphone, they never need to come to the Easy Fundraising website. They just register, they download the app, register through the app, and then they can shop through the app.
and that they're good to go wherever they are. Shop on the go, raise as much as they possibly can while they're out and about. It's fantastic.
Spot on. Because if let's say, for example, you're standing on a playground and you're one of the moms that already use Easy Fundraising, and you're speaking to your friend who's got her smartphone in her hand, she could download it right then and there. And the first question she will be asked is like, do you want to sign up or do you want to sign in? If she's not signed up yet, she clicks sign up, and we will ask her only for 3 pieces of information: first name, email address, and password, and then she can instantly start fundraising.
Fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant. So let's have a little click back onto our presentation. There we go. Bear with me. Thank you, guys. So we've looked at the app, and there we go. On the next page, let's have a little chat about the Recruit and Remind. So those tools that I was telling you about that we've got on our website, we're going to have a look at them together just now. So the tools, when I say promotional tools, not tools to remember, because we already looked at that. That's a donation reminder in the app, but it's the tools to promote it. We've put them nicely together in the section called Promote My Cause. You'll find in there things like Facebook messages, Twitter messages, so tweets that you can instantly send out, or Facebook messages you can instantly share, emails that we've already pre-written for you that you can use as an email, or you can use the text as part of your newsletter that you maybe send out once in a while, or every quarter. Obviously, once you just simply copy and paste, you can add a couple of extra lines to make it more coming from you. I'm going to show you that unique link that I told you earlier. Like each charity, each cause that registers with us, we give you a unique link that you can share with your club members, with your supporters, with your family friends, so that they can immediately sign up. And I'd like to share some fun ideas on how to use those posters. Got a good one for the posters, by the way. Remind me that one, Andy, if I do forget about that. So let's go back to our site then for a minute. There we go. And as I said, we're going to look at Promote My Cause. And I'm just quickly going to click on Spread the Word. And now for you eager beavers down at home, I know that everyone is scrolling up and down the page. So I'm going to do that for you because I don't want to lose you guys at home. So we'll have a look how big it is. You see all these fantastic tools that are all for you to get supporters on board, to remind your supporters, to help you talk about Easy Funders. We've got videos, we've got case studies, campaign calendars, another lovely one. Now, I won't go through every single one of them, but now you know how elaborate this page is, and definitely make use of it. That's what Nick's been doing, because I asked him when I spoke to him, you know, Nick, who supports Harbrook, he uses everything that we give him. And you see the result, more than £2,000.
That's how it works.
So in here on the top, this is where you will find your own unique link that you can send out to your club members. And when your club members or your supporters or your family and friends use this link, it will automatically bring them to the registration page where they can then sign up to become a supporter for your good cause or your club. And again, just those 3 pieces of information: first name, email address, and password. And just to let you know, those details stay within Easy Fundraising. We do not share the details with third parties. They will not be inundated with emails from us. We don't spam them. All that, it's highly secure and it's very safe. And again, no cost involved, but I'm sure you guys already know that yourself. So let's scroll down. We'll talk about the Christmas fundraising pack in a second. Just want to show you the posters and flyers, lovely ones. There's quite a selection. I love the easy peasy lemon squeezy one. You'd simply download it, and then you can amend it as well, so you can upload your own logo. So if you're a swimming club, put your logo in there, or your PTA, or your animal rescue, and then hang them up. Now that's what I'm going to tell you, Andy. See, a great way for the posters. I've had to laugh so loud this morning. My colleague was speaking to a charity, and she said, it sounds a bit odd perhaps, but putting up a poster on a toilet door really works. And I thought to myself, yeah, it's true. When you go to a service station, that's where the posters are. So anyway, I thought I'll share that one with you.
Thanks for that.
Right, we'll scroll down, and there we've got Facebook and Twitter messages. And if you click on the View More post, you'll actually see a whole host of different Facebook posts that you can instantly share on your own profile. if you're the person who looks after a Facebook page or a group, and you find it difficult to instantly share it on your group page, just simply copy the text, just like I would do here, just highlight it, click on copy, and then paste it when you're on your Facebook page.
Okay.
You can add an image as well. Put images on there, make it nice, make it juicy. People love a little image. People are not always about looking at text. But talking about text, we have got great copy available for you. And the idea is, again, you just simply highlight it, or you click on that copy text button and then put it in your newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see on here, we've already put the web address link in there, that bespoke URL.
So everybody will see their own URL there.
Yes.
It's dynamic according to whoever your cause is.
Yeah, so if you log it back in with your own details and you're supporting a PTA for, say, St. Joseph School, it will have...
That will already be on there.
It will already be on there. We've done already that for you, so you don't even have to think about that either.
Easy.
And I would so recommend you to have a little look at View More Posts. Now, I'm aware of our time, so I'm not going to go into it. But have a look there. There's a whole host of different emails, and every subject header will give you a good indication what the email is about. There's one about the app, there's one about the donation reminder, there's one about a target. So if you have got a specific target you want to get to for a piece of equipment, for example, use that email.
Okay.
So we'll scroll down a bit, and then we'll go to the bit. Sorry,
so look at the Christmas, where the Christmas tools are. Was it at the top of that page?
Yeah, that was at the top of the page. Now up here, you can simply click on Get Your Pack. Now I'm not going to click on it because, again, it's going to be very bespoke to yourself, and just have a look at it. But in there you will find emails. If you're supporting a school, there's a lovely little picture for the kids to draw in. So print out, or ask the school to print them out, put them in kids' reading wallets to take home, let mum and dad have a look at it and get them to sign up as well. There is a campaign calendar which you will either find in the pack, but which you'll also find a bit further down in here. A campaign calendar, a great use of it again as well. If you want to click on it, Andy, that'll be lovely to see. We give you one top tip per week. It's there, it's a top one, your Christmas fundraising calendar. It's a bit small maybe on our site, but you'll see in little blocks, it's 1 week that we give you a top tip. And I guarantee you, if you follow that top tip once a week, in January, there'll be money in that fundraising pot from Easy Fundraising. Okay. So let's quickly go back to our presentation and see if we've not missed out on anything. There we go. And it goes to the next page there. So as I told you, there's a calendar. There's posters and flyers. I've already given you one idea to put up, but don't forget about your clubhouse, in the changing rooms, at school on the notice board, at the swimming club on the notice board. There's great little flyers. They're only the size of an A5, so you get 2 on a sheet of A4. And it doesn't need to be a colour printer. If you haven't got that, just print it out black and white. It's getting the message out there. That's what we're only trying to tell you. There's a great remember poster. There's a target poster. There's also a lovely thank you poster in the general poster section. Because don't forget to remind your supporters to say thank you. It's that help that enables your club to do what you need to do. That's what you're fundraising for. So thank them, and you'll see that the people keep using Easy Fundraising. As I said, there's emails in there, social posts. There's a PowerPoint presentation, which I just spoke yesterday to a school. The headmistress had signed up her school to do some fundraising, and she's going to use the presentation coming up quite soon. She's got a parents' evening, and she says, I'm going to use that PowerPoint presentation then, because it's an awesome way to get the message across.
Yes, great way to explain how Easy Fundraising works. Just doing that.
Absolutely. I'm totally aware that Andy and I are talking here, but if you guys have got any questions about what I've been telling you, or what Andy's been saying, just pop it down into the question box, just write it in, and I'll be happy to answer it to you later on. Now, a couple of top tips as we promised you, because we showed you the promotional tools, but how can you use them? When can you use them? So if you're planning a school disco, or if you're having a Christmas fair for your sports club, you know, your football club, or I can imagine if you're maybe a rugby club and you've got a bonfire night organised, or a Halloween party, basically at any occasion where your club members are going to get together, or your supporters are getting together, or even if you're quite a small charity that raises just with family and friends, when you get together, you could have maybe a little competition announced right at the beginning to say, listen guys, there's a laptop here, there's an iPad floating about. When you sign up tonight, we can put your name in the hat. And at the end of the night, you can do a bit of a prize draw. Now, a little while ago, just before the summer, I was speaking to a bowling green who, you know, doing the bowling.
The Crown Green Bowls.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And they kind of struggled getting some supporters on board. And they phoned me back later on. They said they had a fundraising event and they'd done it. And what they did as a prize, which I thought was really good, they had somebody, they gave as a prize a free membership for half a year for the bowling club. Now, it didn't really cost the bowling club anything, but they did get loads of supporters coming on board and ultimately donations coming in. Also, if you're at school and you've got a Christmas fair, I know one of them, I'm a real softie when it comes to bribery for cakes and mince pies. So perhaps that might be an idea for you, you know, have a little easy fundraising stall with mince pies. Any mum, dad, grandparent that walks by, you know, get them to sign up right in and there and give them a mince pie in return. It's not going to cost your supporters anything to sign up. Actually, they're going to gain. They're going to get a mince pie, and they're going to gain because, well, hopefully not too much weight actually when I'm thinking about it that way, Andy. But they're going to gain a mince pie, and they're going to help the school, or they're going to help your swimming club, perhaps your church choir. So many things we can do. So hopefully, another little way to do is, and this is one that I have to give all the credit to Nick, who we used as an example for Parbrook Scout Club. When he welcomes new parents on board, when he's got new children joining the Scout Club, he obviously provides them with a registration package, but he also gives them the opportunity to sign up to Easy Fundraising. And if they do sign up to Easy Fundraising, he gives them initially a small discount on the child membership. Now, what a great way, because he knows that ultimately he's going to be hopefully raising anywhere between 25 to 30 pounds per year from that parent. Yet he's giving them a discount of maybe 5 or 10 pounds. I'm not quite sure, but you know, in that way, it's really helped his club to get more supporters on board. And it's kind of worked for them because once they've had the supporters on board who see how easy it is, they've been sharing that knowledge with their family. They've got more people on board. So it's like throwing that little rock, that little stone in the pond. You get those little circles around at first, you know, start at the beginning, and slowly it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And Nick has been a perfect example on that. But also another one that we've not really touched upon is if you've got any companies that already sponsor you. So if you're a sports club, for example, they're who are already advertising you, you know, maybe give you already a sponsorship. Ask them to use Easy Fundraising as well. The retailers who give the donations will give the donations to you as buying things online for your personal shopping, but also for your company shopping. So if you know of a club member that has got their own business and has to buy stationery equipment or IT supplies, or maybe he or she has to travel or make travel arrangements for employees and stay overnight, everything can be done through Easy Fundraising. And the donations can go to your sport club or to your school. So if you've got a parent on the playground, you know, ask them to help. And if you ever want any help from Easy Fundraising, if you're on our website, you can chat with us instantly. You can send us an email. And as Andy said himself to me, I'm a fundraising coach. I'm one of the girls, and we shouldn't exclude Mark as well, who give coaching sessions over the phone on how Easy Fundraising works. So we're always here to help you to get the most out of it. But don't forget your sponsors. So it's a lovely way to ask them for sponsorship. And you might actually know of little local businesses, an estate agent or a solicitor's office, who might not even have the means to give you a sponsorship or a financial donation coming from their own pocket. But yet they can help you with easy fundraising.
Yeah.
And in return, I think, Andy, it would be a great idea to maybe mention something in the newsletter or hang up a little thank you poster mentioning that estate agent, do a little bit
on
of
the website, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, and it's a win-win because the club benefits from the club, or the good cause benefits from the money, and the business is promoting itself, particularly to local people, which is what almost all small businesses. That's exactly where they want to be putting themselves. So you're helping them, they're helping you. It's a lovely solution for everyone.
Absolutely. So, quick refresher. It's all about raise, recruit, and remind your supporters. Use the donation reminder and the app. Tell your supporters about both. You might be the one that uses only the donation reminder. Maybe you're only an app user, but don't forget that both are available. So let your supporters, your club members, your family and friends know about this. Use easy fundraising at any upcoming events. As we said, the discos, the bonfire nights, any opportunity where you get together. Make sure you've got something with you, a little laptop or an iPad, print out some flyers, take them along. And follow our blog. We put up loads of great ideas. Amy, our social media manager, is great. Anything that we hear, we share with our good causes. So if you want any more tips, or if you want to share a tip, come to our blog. You can find it on our website, scroll down to the bottom and click on blog, and you'll be on there.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thanks, Jenny. Right, as we said before, sorry, we've overrun slightly on the time, but lots of useful information. So hopefully it's worth the investment time. But if anybody's got any questions, as we said, I know a few people have been typing them in. We had one question from, I think, Kirsty saying, does the donation reminder work on the app or an iPad? Can you kind of explain the difference between what the donation reminder is and what the app and
the donation reminder is purely for laptops and computers. It does not work on a mobile device, so it doesn't work on a smartphone or a tablet like a Huddle or a Kindle or an iPad. For those type of devices, that's where we've got the app for. And as I said, you can get it. You can download it for free from the Google Store, from Google Play or from the App Store.
And we've got a question on a further one on the app from Chip, who has asked, with the app, do you always go to the app first rather than going directly to the retailer, or does it work like the donation reminder? So if you've got the app, what do you do next?
I really like that question, Chip. You always go to our app first. I myself got rid of my Amazon app because it kind of gave me confusion. So the only app you really need when you shop online is the Easy Fundraising app. So when you're on our app and you type in Amazon, we will bring you to the mobile-friendly version of Amazon. And from there on, if you've got an account with Amazon, you can still sign into your account. But we use the mobile versions for all the other retailers.
Fantastic.
So I hope, Chip, that's answered your question. I saw somebody else asking a question, when did Easy Fundraising start? It's around about 8 years ago we started.
Yes.
But I would say the last few years, it's like I said earlier, it's that little stone that got thrown into the pond. People are just now catching on, and supporters are growing and causes are coming on thick and fast. So it's lovely to see that so many causes are getting donations from retailers now.
That's the beauty of it, Jenny. So, it's a never-ending, ever-increasing stream of money. It's a tap of money that you can turn on. It costs you nothing, and it can just keep running and running and running. So it's it's the easiest way of raising some significant amount of funds.
I just want to respond to Kirsty, who just said, she goes like, how come Chip gets a good question? Mine are bad too.
They were, Kirsty.
Absolutely, I'm so sorry.
Don't take it personally.
Kirsty, you've asked, when you sign up, are you asked for both your first and your second name? No. Sorry. Yes, we do ask for your first name, but we will never provide the second name, your surname, on the internet. So, for example, if I would like to show you briefly.
So we do ask people to register with their full name,
yes.
Their first name and surname, but we never publicise the second name because there are league tables, aren't there? Where you can show it.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you on the Did I?
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did, sorry.
Sorry, my apologies. Andy and I have a little discussion whether we're going right. I just wanted to show you that we do show a little leaderboard on your page. And as you can see here, that there are, we only provide you with the first name and do not exclude any full details of anybody. Yeah. So thank you for asking that question, Rusty. That's really fair.
Jenny, I've got one question. Just we haven't got too much longer, but how we talk about remind and banging the drum. But a lot of people say to us, I don't like to pester my supporters. I don't want to just keep asking them saying, can you sign up? Can you sign up? Can you sign up? What's a good way that people can remind people without pestering? So one thing I was thinking of was to think about spending events, to think about those days in the year when people are going to be spending, they're going to be buying things online, like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas obviously, but Halloween, for example, which is just coming up.
Halloween.
It's a really good excuse to say, just send around an email saying, hey, Halloween's coming up. When you're buying all those spooky accessories for your kids' fancy dress, why not remember to use Easy Fundraising? So you're not just pestering them, you're reminding them it's current, it's topical. Nobody minds getting emails like that. So I think that's quite a nice one.
Absolutely.
And you can get all that advice from the calendars that Jenny was showing you earlier. Our calendar every month will update with these are the things that are coming up. Why don't you send a message about this? So if you don't like pestering people, if you're a bit reticent or shy, you don't want to be a burden on anybody, then it's a good idea to kind of theme those mails and find a good excuse to be asking people to support you.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a very good point, Andy.
I think we're kind of running out of time now because we've got
over.
So.
And as I could say, I always say I can talk for England about easy fundraising, but we're not going to bore you too much.
That's your job, Jenny, to be fair. But if anybody does actually want a coaching call, then do just drop us an email. Contact us via the email address. There's a contact button at the bottom left-hand side of the website. It says us at Easy Fundraising is the address. Just say, well, can I get a coaching call? And you can have your own personal coaching call with Jenny and one of the other coaches to give you all those top tips and help you answer any questions you might have.
I just want to say, in addition, Andy, there are a few questions we've not been able to give a reply on, just basically because of time. If you're on our website, you can actually chat with us. It's our colleague Rob, he looks after it. He will give you an answer immediately, and if he's away to get a cup of coffee, he will say leave me a message and he'll go back to you as well. So you can keep in touch with us that way. And I do apologise for not answering everyone's question.
Yeah,
it was lovely speaking to you.
And what we will do, this webinar has been recorded, so we're going to put it up on our YouTube channel, and we will send everybody who's attended the link, so you can, if you really want to, you can watch it again, or you can share it with the other people who use Easy Fundraising and who you think would benefit from the advice that we've given them today. So we'll send that link through to you. It'll come through on your email. Give us a day or two to get the recording up there, and then we'll be back in touch. And then you can always reply to that if you've got any more of those questions.
Good.
So thanks everybody for your time today. It's been fantastic. We've really enjoyed it. Hope you have too. Hope you found it useful. And good luck and happy fundraising, and have a good Christmas.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.